Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and another video. It's been a very long time with wide eyebrows as I do this since I've done a video. I want to check actually how long it's been. Let's load up Firefox, YouTube, see how long it's been since I've actually done one. So it's been over a month. I've done one on the last one was Star Wars Battlefront beta, Intercept this, which was on the 12th of October. It is currently the 23rd of November as I record this. So yeah, over a month, and I've been very busy. So apologies for that. And I'm not quite sure if I've got off on the wrong foot of how I wanted to start off this video, just because it's a very sort of specific video that I want to do. Basically, I'm announcing a future series and a half, not quite sure. I don't know, this might be the first one. Basically, I'm doing a future series based on self-improvement, and this is something I've wanted to do for a year now. Well, not exactly a year, but around about a year. So the story behind this is, a year ago I was 14 stone and like 8 pounds, something like that. I was quite, not obese, but quite large. And I decided it was time to kick myself up the butt, get into gear and lose some weight and whatnot. And so I've been working since about February on going to the gym, losing weight and whatnot, and I've gone down to roughly 13 stone. So I've lost a stone and a little bit, well, stone and a half ish in about, I don't know, a year, just less than a year, yeah, since February. So like what, 8-10 months, something like that, on the fly, my mind, bleh. Anyways, and that's just not even being serious. Like, I decided to give myself a kick up the butt, but it's still not being absolutely serious about it. You know, like, I've been eating crap, as you can see. I've got a pack of biscuits over there, I've got McDonald's over there, popcorn over there, which is actually quite good for you, but still, biscuits, and you know, I've been eating out, having Subways, and not really had too much of a, I don't know, a change in diet. I've had quite a lot of a change in diet. As I say that, okay, so I mostly cook all my meals now. Like, I very rarely eat out. It's just recently I've had a bit of a flurry of eating out, so yeah. So all my meals are home cooked, and they are whole foods that I use. It's just, you know, I tend to have a weakness of going out for lunch, which is not good, and I sometimes buy biscuits and whatnot, which is bad. I know, very bad, and Coke, and yeah, so. And occasionally I just don't stick to my gym plan that I have. So I try to go 3 times a week at least. And sometimes that doesn't work. Sometimes I go once a week or twice a week. And it's not really consistent. Like, I didn't go at all last week. Partly because the gym was closed, but partly because I just didn't want to. So the plan behind this is I'm going to improve myself, but it's going to start in January. So I'm going to get the messy December out of the way, because no one takes December seriously. But I will do a pre-season series. I don't know, I guess 4 videos covering the entirety of December, like 1 a week or so, however many weeks there are in December. Just so I can do an update with how I am before I go into properly being good and sticking to a plan I've got, which is 12 weeks or so. So it's going to be interesting. And in addition to this, I actually wanted to do something a little bit different. Well, not a little, do something a little bit different. The reason for doing this as well is kind of tied to, I wanted to tie 2 things together. So I would like to move into my own house. I cannot afford my own house. At the moment I rent a room for £550 a month, and it's quite a decent sized room in a large house. However, I want to live in my own place, and that costs a lot of money. So I would like to try and raise some money for myself to put down a deposit for a house. I mean, I can afford monthly payments. I just can't afford to save money when I'm also paying rent currently. You know, it's just kind of, how am I supposed to save for a house and pay rent at the same time? It's absolutely freaking ridiculous. And I don't want to be 30 by the time I've bought my own house. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to kill 2 birds in one stone of this. And why I'm doing that is because I actually don't like people giving me money, like for me doing nothing. Like, if I'm doing fuck all and people are giving me money, I feel really bad. I mean, I'll take it, but I'll feel really bad. So what I thought is, if I'm working towards improving myself, I'm kind of working hard towards something. I feel like these two things are linked. Like, I'm not doing nothing. The reason why I've got the fundraiser is because I'm going to do this at the same time. I'm not going to have one without the other. So hopefully we can raise £15,000 for a 5% deposit on a house. I know it's terrible, like £15,000 is 5%. It's a lot to ask for, and I don't expect to be getting even a fraction of it. That's just, you know, the best case scenario goal, and maybe it'll pick up. People kind of see what I'm doing, and maybe I'll inspire people, maybe I'll inspire myself, and hopefully at the end of it, at the very least, I will have more self-confidence. Like, I'll be more confident in my body and how I look and my weight and all that lot, and hopefully have just a healthier lifestyle. So linking these two together, it makes sense for me. So what else is there? The content of the videos, I'm not sure if I'm going to do a daily, like 5 times a week deal in January, but I know in December I'm going to do once a week, probably, just kind of at the end of every week, just to say how I've done, what I did bad, what I did good, what I felt was going on, and my workout routine. So I'm going to be documenting everything, like my workout routines, what I eat, and I think I'm going to use December as just kind of a warm-up to that. So it'll be doing my weigh-ins, my pictures, and all that lot every week. And then in the actual series, I believe I'm just going to go, I don't know, every day or every 2 days, and then do one at the end of the week again, just to sum everything up, what I've done for the week, how I feel, what I used, and, you know, go over my meals and stuff. So everything's going to be documented. So if people want to follow along with me, see my results, and or see me fail, because everyone gives into temptation sometimes, it's going to be really hard. I'll try not to. Like, every 2 weeks will be a good cheat meal or cheat day. I don't know. I'll try. It's really difficult because I've got a girlfriend as well, so we go out for dinner a lot. And, you know, it's balancing social life. This is going to be very difficult for me because my social life is very different from what it should be for people that are absolutely dedicated to this. But I've never had a set period of time where I'm dedicated to just health. So maybe I can just dedicate this portion of my life to health, and hopefully it will help me better myself and afford a house. So I know this is a bit of a cheeky ask, which is kind of why I'm linking the two, but I don't know, guys. If you think it's a good idea, great. If you don't come and watch the videos, I guess, or just tell me straight up and I'll be like, maybe I should reconsider. Either way, I'm going to be documenting what I do over the next month and then over the next 3 months, so 12 weeks, and yeah, we'll see how I go. If you want to know what I've been like currently, or what I've been trying to do over the last few months, like, I'm going to be putting pictures and videos of me trying to start this series. Like, I tried to start it in May and it didn't work out, and then I tried to start it again in July, didn't work out, and it's just been that consistent push it back because life didn't allow it. So in the background there's going to be obviously me talking like I am now, and there's going to be some pictures of when I'm doing my weigh-ins when I'm doing my pictures and whatnot. So yeah, my current weight is about 13 stone. Last I checked I was 13 stone 2, but I'm hovering around that sort of mark. And my goal is to just drop fat. Fat content's the ideal. I don't care if my weight goes up or my weight goes down, as long as I drop the fat content, I'll be happy. So I'll let you know how I do that in a later video, and if it's working, and hopefully you'll be able to see if it's working. So I will end the video here. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.